I'll just cut it in two. So what's up? What's up, man? It's been a while. I thought about teasing y'all, not teasing, but giving my opinions on TMZ. Just to scroll through and give my opinions about it. I'm not surprised that Kanye West slept with Johnny Depp's attorney. Wah, wah. I would too. So do you like today's programming? I don't know who any of these people are, man. I probably should. Little Dirk cleared 5 felonies. I think I watched the documentary on him. I don't know. So shout outs to Trump Daddy 2024. Don't give up. Don't give up, Trump. I'm here for you, bro. You got my endorsement. Right, so Blue Ivy. I think I saw a documentary on her. Pretty dope. Just like Kanye West is dope. Just like all of you are dope, man. So I got some good news for y'all. So you'll know how I going through this pain situation for many years. In fact, seem to become a pro at check. You guys like this? So I'm a pro at this. Wow, it's amazing how much I took out. That was last session. We should listen to last session, shouldn't we? Before I make any big changes. Because I'm known for screwing up the EQ and just working it, on the fly. Which I don't think is a bad thing. So I'm always constantly critiquing. So I'm gonna tell you what I've been doing these last few weeks. I know many of y'all are curious. I do keep, ever since, my divorce, I basically don't communicate with anyone. I don't talk to anyone. It's weird. Not even people who are supposed to call me and make appointments. I don't pick up the phone for those either. So, I do have a problem here as far as, just wanting to be emo. And let me make myself big here. Shit, bros. What's up, man? How's it goes? It took a lot for me to get here today because before I go and tell you, I should make a notes, man, because I'm jumping all over the place. Just have a lot to say, and I don't want to say it in music anymore, as I'm going through just my life for the past few months, at least. To talk about emo. All right, so we have a few topics. So I don't know if my doctor's being sick. They say mumbling. They don't know really why she's out of the office. But I go to a pain specialist. I have been for years. So I have become one of those people where you're either new in the field and they take you on this whole road trip journey again. And I want to say no. I'm okay with the life I'm currently living. The lack of motivation, that's where this all stems from. Not because I don't want it, because I do. And I think I've learned coping skill that took over choice. Not moving. That's a great skill. Practice it even here. We've been recording so that's a skill. Many people need to learn that skill. Sit still. So I got new doctors. I don't know if I got new doctors transferred, if she's out. The staff changes often. When I've been there, there's been like 1 or 2 people that leave, and I don't know if they get fired or they quit this or that, but it seems the whole building, the whole department just got replaced, and then now my doctors, which seems weird anyway. So, what felt like yesterday was, and I didn't notice till I got back here, wow, that was probably one of those interviews where there was two females in there, and they wanted to get much of my history as possible. My medical book isn't thick enough, so they wanted to ask about my back situation. And, it got interesting, and I felt like the questions they wanted to know just grew by the answers I gave them. And I said one thing like, oh, well, sometimes when I overtake, well, I try not to overtake. And so then she drilled me on me like, well, what do you mean by overtake? So I says, well, over 10. So she shot like 10 pills. So that conversation went on for 5 minutes. Me describing, well, I got 24 milligrams, and if I take 10 milligrams too quickly between the scheduled times, I'll itch, and then I'll take Benadryl to stop the itching. And they're going, interesting. You take Benadryl and you overtake. I had that moment, but it cleared when I says, well, 10 milligrams, if I take it, if I'm not watching my times, I'll itch, and I don't like to itch, so I don't want to overtake, is basically what I said. I don't want to itch, so I stay on par with everything. If you rewind this tape, when I took that one pill, and I'm feeling better because I was struggling when I got up to clean my bong, and if you saw my face. So these doctors won another round of MRIs. That's good, right? And they're drilling me on all the other meds I had, like, so all these meds didn't work, hydrocodone. I'm like, they worked, but the one I'm on now works great. And I don't want to change anything because insurance is a mess these days. So I have no plans of changing anything, but they were going over my log histories. Like, well, I got low testosterone. I don't want to be the man of the house, but I am the man of the house, like setting the rules, and that's why my marriage died, pretty much, because I just let it go on. So I don't know how to put a stop to it, and nor do I want to, because I've been through jail once again through that whole divorce situation, which sucks. I haven't been to jail again since the last 2 years ago, but this whole, all right, so that's a different topic. Let me stay on topic about the doctors. So I hope they don't order me physical therapy. And if I say no, I don't want their suspicions to go up and be like, well, he just wants the drugs, because it has nothing to, like, I don't live that life, what y'all are taught when people take these. You seem to know what we feel and what we go through because it's said well out on the television that communication gets distorted and miscommunicated. Like, even when I was married, she had everyone believing I had a drug issue when I was really like, I'm in pain. So that was tough. And then, once again, having the person of your life who you trust the most to betray you. So, yeah, I don't want to know you. Straight up. Because y'all see life differently than me. And it's no fun being in that situation. What, just to get the pee? Just to put up with all that? Hell no, man. That's not for me. I could have been doing that and handle it well if I didn't have this ongoing back situation ripping my soul to pieces. So anyway, I'm sitting there talking with the doctors, and I'm like, this and that, like, yeah, we want these reports, cool, you're gonna fix me, no doubt. I believe in you, doctor. But the list of like, I did RF ablations, we did this, I went down to Florida to that doctor. And yeah, you could fix me again with surgery with the guy in Florida. We could raise a fund to have me go down there and get it fixed. The recovery is the issue for me. You gotta chain me down to a bed. I've been feeling like crap for 10 years plus in pain. And then Dr. Florida Miracle takes that away in when I wake. Now let me just lay here while that is so hard. So that's what gets me tripped up, is the recovery. It's not they can't fix me, they can. It's the recovery part. So I let them know that, maybe with that emotion. I'm not sure. I'll have to watch this video later to know. So yeah, I got doctors that didn't lose faith. I got new fresh look at it. And am I willing to go through all of what they can do versus what the doctor in Florida can do? I might as well put up a fundraiser rather than go through, let's try this and let's try that. We know what works. So until insurance can pay for a $50,000 procedure, then I'm just going to wait and be live every other day and show you my pain. So yeah, I got doctors that give a damn again. They just sort of popped up in my life, and I don't know if these are the feds, drilling over all the patients to see if my doctor is really legit or if she's a pill mill, but she's not. She's out there doing her job good despite your opinions and mine. So in the back of my mind, I was like, well, that's who these people could be. One's from, one dressed and walked like they were from Washington, the CDC. I mean, she looked like she was a part of the CDC upper ups teaching. Another smart one, like they were both really super smart. So I can't say anything against them. I hope it all works out for all of us, because I forget, they could be watching this, so I really have nothing bad to say about anyone in my pain management team, except for that it changed. So even though that's not a complaint, I'm glad. But again, like this whole 10-year trip of, experiencing pain has created a mess for me to constantly put together. Like I've got lung issues now because I smoke to get away from the realities of which I'm in. So I developed this along with my body going through a hyper immune attack from my annular tears, looking like cottage cheese back there. And if I bounce around too bad, the spinal fluid leaks. And what's happening now, which I heard it in one of my days, like I don't have to be smoking. All I have to be is just up and doing stuff, and my body will go through a autoimmune reaction. So life after the divorce, thank God. Thank effing God. I hope she's doing well. That's as far as I'm going to say. I don't know anything because she's blocked. And that has done wonders on my mental health. So put the picture together. How do you think I'm doing? Besides, the lack of motivation, because I've developed coping skills. Let's not move. So the spinal juice, which is recognized as a foreign, doesn't leak out. So let me smoke, because that's all I can do besides edit my 8-hour videos from a bed that adjusts itself to 0G from a 14-inch iPad screen, bro. When I get up to take a whiz, I'm remembered of what we deal with. I can't wait to jump back in bed. That's why I got a hot tub right out here. I don't say it to brag. I say it because of ease of access. And it helps with therapy. It doesn't take the pain. I'll still feel a level 10. I can't say 10. Level 9. It's way up there. It's so bad you wouldn't put your hand behind your back. Maybe you haven't had that. I have that every day. So it would be nice, maybe these doctors can pay the $50,000 that I need to get it fixed if they care so effing much. So you never know. I gave them, they could be from the CDC, the higher ups, but I let them know who he was. So maybe they could push it to get paid in insurance and start teaching the stupid ass doctors to be smart like Dr. Duke was. But I fail in recovery. I relapse. And all I needed to do was just not re-injure myself, which I did the day I came home. So how can I blame that on anyone but the devil? Only God knows. God's taking me through this pathway, whether I like it or not. So we got some, new doctors on the block sent from God to think they could do something. Well, you'll be the 6th doctor that I have my hope and faith in now. But I know the outcome. They don't. But they seem very interested in my... It's not that I don't have... Yeah, I like not moving. Getting this fixed might cause me more pain, so let's not get it fixed. Riding on the plane 2 hours. See, everyone that thinks they can help leaves in defeat. I got high hopes for you, Doc. I hope you can make this happen for everyone who has an annular tear, who may be going through something I'm going through, who can help more doctors learn about what the dude in Florida is doing. If I'm going to be the guy to get there, sure, let's do this. Let's do this. I will walk in pain for that. But do you think I will fight here and make a beat for myself? Hell no, man. I'm already thinking of let's go lay down. But when I think of we could make his procedures a possibility, I see light. I see a reason to fight. So if you can make that happen, but most likely my dose is going to stay the same. I've been on these type of drugs for 12 years, 13 years. I never had Narcan. As one of the first questions, you got Narcan? No. And yeah, I know Walgreens. I can get it from. I'm in this industry that wants to know for sure who they're prescribing these drugs to. And I'm passing because at the end of the appointment, she says, well, she closed her book, her laptop. She says, I'm happy. So I guess I passed. Point for you, original pain doctor. So I even signed up for the same place that I go for my pain as a primary. I haven't had one of those in 5 years. They were surprised. So yeah, I think they just wanted to know that I was legit and wanted to know what I meant by overtake. 10 milligrams within a 10-hour span. No more than and I guess once they knew that, oh, he's got this, he's got MRIs on his Twitter post and, knowing RF ablations and knowing doctors who ain't even doctors anymore. I'm saying names that maybe they, yeah, that doctor, and he just quit and fled and went to the UK. He was a good doctor, but it's I was spitting knowledge, bro. And they so I passed whatever test that was, and the refills came through. But with all of that being said, my life after the divorce has not been lonely. I do not get lonely. I am accompanied by my own disability. I have two cats that love to be played with and don't like it when I'm just chilling. I mean, they don't mind, but they'd rather see me up and about every day happy. Oh, no, I don't feel alone when all of that is laid to rest, right? I have my back pain. What time is it? Are we taking these at the right time? Because if we wait too long, I'll be in bed with ice on my back. It's just a psychological thing. But these drugs kill that. It kills my brain from feeling it. Like I can still feel pain. I can pinch myself. I'll feel it, which is strange. Because could I really put up with this kind of pain if I, oh, you can't see. I mean, that would suck if I, I'm pinching my, that would suck if I had to live with that. But see, like even these drugs don't take it away. They do take that away though. So that's nice. So maybe it's, I don't know, man. So I've learned not to do shit and be lazy, be a loser in life. I've learned not to go to the eyeglass store and get new glasses so I could see. I've learned that why I have learned not to take care of my eyesight. I have learned not to really give a damn about much and anything that has to do with the phone ain't shit. I throw away all of my mail, I pay my bills, and I throw away the rest. I don't look at it. I don't open it. They're just gone. When it's time to refill the fridge, I order it from Walmart. It's taken to the door, and everything that's in the fridge and freezer, I throw away into my dumpster and back. Yeah, I think I'm a great person, and I'm not depressed. I'm not sad. I'm okay with myself because I got 28 albums out and we're saying 2 more by the end of this year. I'm procrastinating. If I didn't have this pain, I wouldn't be procrastinating. So, like let's try to get myself out of this by making a GoFundMe page. I've lost even the will to do that, man. And it has nothing to do with the drugs. Maybe it does. But like my decision has nothing to do with the drugs. I just feel defeated. I know I'm a winner. And I'm happy with everything I've done here. It's not like I hate what I do because I love what I do. I've just lost the will. Unless I gotta shit or piss or charge my iPad, I ain't going home on holidays. I ain't calling you on your birthdays. I know that's a dickhead mood of me, but I lost the will. But again, I'm not depressed, nor am I writing you a message, nor should you be concerned. I'm in great hands. I did it. I did it, man. Feels good. So like I watch YouTubes and I want to give up become a YouTube junk. But maybe that's the defeat talking. That's not the drugs. That's because honestly, it doesn't make any sense, right? If I just did what I needed to do, that's how life is. Cool though. Still get my deliveries, my groceries delivered. Still drinking my lemonade. I ain't coming in here that much because I've been defeated physically. Like mentally, I'm still there. Mentally, I'll do all this. But I just don't want to feel the pain. And I call that a mental illness. Obvious puzzle. So I have relapsed on every successful litigation. Litigation means changing something to stop it from happening. So I had surgery at litigation. So I had a lot of big surgeries. RF ablations, I don't got to worry about relapse. Got to worry about not twisting. Problem here is recovery. I'm going to get it fixed again and I'm going to do something and I'll be sitting here again just in a different condition. I could be worse. Seems every time I injure myself, I'm in a worse position. So that could be why I choose not to go through this again. Maybe I would go to Florida. Why can't they do it? So if you put all the pieces of the puzzle together, you see I would need a babysitter or a straight or something, because I wake up and it's a different world. I'm detoxing. My brain clears up. Starting to feel good. Starting to feel good about it. I'm physically feeling wonderful. Can now feel my carpal tunnel again. Shit, haven't felt that in over a decade. And I might actually get sad. I might release so much pain that I could feel mentally again. And jumping for joy just to injure myself. Just to have another annular tear. So yeah, I mean, I have no faith in myself, even though I'm a success. I have no faith that I will be able to chill for 2 months after that event. Can you dope me out? Can I have some propofol? Be knocked the F out so I sleep for 2 months? Maybe. Can I have I'll go someplace for 2 months if I have an IV drip and you just sedate me so I sleep. And then you wake me up, exercise, walk around the place for 5 minutes, then put me. Yes, I will sign up for that, because that looks like a success. That looks like a successful recovery right there. This is America. You putting that into my hand, I'm a crash and burn. So it's a tough situation to be in, right? I got some fresh people that believe I can, I'm gonna let you know what the situation. It can be fixed, but the problem is me, and it has nothing to do with the drugs. I hope I explained that for you, because that's how I. But other than that, right? I'm enjoying life. I'm enjoying being a success. I'm enjoying partying with the devil. Like, I don't know how to, I don't know. It's like, I guess I firmly believe that this thing ain't getting fixed. It will get fixed, but when you re-injure the fix, I had a lot done back. And each time I got returned after going through major surgery feeling different. So I know what I need to do. But everyone sees it. These new doctors ain't seen it yet. Give them time. And their enthusiasm of, even if this surgery was here, even if, that'd be great. One day. And I tore my annular tear. And I tore it 2 more incidences after that. Doing stupid shit. Carrying the cat litter, bending over, refilling the cat litter box. That was one of them. Oh, and another one was bending over in the hot tub to change the filter, because I like to be clean. I get punished for that. And when you have an annular tear, it feels like you're getting electrocuted. It hurts. You're brought down to your freaking, like, everything stops. You're now defeated. And then the other time was like an empty bottle fell on the floor, and I bent over it, and twice within 15 seconds, 2 tears. This is all after Florida, all well documented, but no one gives a damn. What can they do, bro? What can I do besides wait for the procedure to get to Colorado? Ain't gonna be in my lifetime. Till laser surgery. Oh, I tore my annular tear. I'm losing count. Was that 3? That was 3 legit times. I don't want to get electrocuted. I don't want to do shit. And I doubt, it just tore in the same place. That's why where the bulge was and the annular tear looks like cottage cheese. Procedure was here, yeah, I'd do it. No doubt. I already told you what the hell I'm worried about. So if I'm doing well and can manage at least to take a piss standing up, I'm not in trouble. I ain't up here making y'all look bad or, taking your career away, because I could have got these 300 albums done. It still says, we're waiting, Justin. See that? It still says it. It's also why I haven't been here recently. What am I going to do? So that's why, we stiff for you today, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, I just been leaning back. Pretty much ain't doing shit. And I got what about themselves in my situation, but I don't. I'm just blah. Just blah. I don't really want to do anything with my life anymore. That kind of sucks because I had such big plans for it. So, and then I just lost faith even more when I was like, well, if I can't do it after they did their job, if I can't do my part, then I'm not going to go through it again. That's been my decision and where I stand. I'm like, okay, well, let's just enjoy this the best we can, because now I'm not injuring myself more. I'm not depressed. Okay. Sure, it sucks, but so does life. But what it comes down to it is, can I do it after the surgery? And it's no, I can't. I want to lie to you and say I can. And that's why all of the supporters left, because they saw my performance during the recovery party and they left. Disappointment. Facts, man. So now I'm chilling, talking with all of you. We're going to be playing more stuff here. Got a whole list. Got Modern Marvels, music CDs, freestyle. Wow, we haven't heard these in a long time. Or even these. I'd be forgetting about these. Wow, incredible, man. Doing big things, bro. So yeah, I just want to bring you in to my crib while y'all babies sit in each other. So some of these have sync issues.
All the stuff.
They don't really have sync issues. They haven't been converted yet. I don't want to convert them. If I die this month, it is because of my eating habits. I don't blame myself.
I hope you like the music. Buy the CD. Get it for free if you got YouTube library subscription. Or just go to cwspod.com and it will be on the top of the YouTube page, because that's where it brings.
I'm a novelist to create stories and rhyme for hours and hours and hours. And the worst thing I could do is repeat myself like you. That's what differs. What hangs between my legs. Get the camera on stabilize, froze at 4K, 30 frames, cause 60 would be too much. Your eyeball wouldn't be able to handle my handsomeness. Ball. Oh yeah. I keep on smoking your stash all through the night. I ain't worried about you, bro.